Okay, so I have some good news for you. First of all, when you're doing these problems, they have to give you the information to do the problems. You're studying this, right? You're in a class right now. Now, you might have to look it up on a table, or maybe they just provide the information for you, or maybe there might be a few things you might have to remember. But for the most part, we don't remember all these conversions. But a lot of times they'll give you a table or something. Also, when they give you a formula, go ahead and use the formula that they give you because they've already done some of the math a lot of times. So you just say, okay, this is the formula. I'm just going to use the formula. And the other piece of good news is, when you're out working, in the field with fires and stuff, you don't always have time to sit down and, pull out your paper and your textbook and figure out calculations. But the more you practice and stuff, you'll become really familiar with certain calculations that you'll be able to do quickly. Okay? So don't panic. You'll be able to do it. Okay, right now we're just trying to use these videos to help us understand how to approach some of these problems. Okay, so here's a fact. 1 cubic foot of water is 7.48 gallons, and 1 gallon of water weighs 8.34 pounds. Okay. Now you could probably do a plan A and a plan B on this problem. Let's see what it says. If 1 cubic foot of water weighs, I think that should say weighs, 62.4 pounds, what does 1 gallon weigh? Okay, so sorry about the typos. It's not a typo. It's actually on the paper correctly, but when I transfer it over, for some reason, it does these weird things. Okay, so I'm going to go with my plan B so that I can see what's happening. So I'm going to say, what am I looking for? What does 1 gallon weigh? So weight is going to be in pounds this time, okay? So I want to know pounds per gallon. I want to know how much that water weighs for 1 gallon. Okay, how much 1 gallon of water weighs. Okay, so then I go at what I know. I know that 1 cubic foot weighs 62.4. So pounds I'm going to want in the numerator, 62.4 pounds, and that's going to be over 1 cubic foot. Okay, so that's what they gave me. That's what I'm starting with. Pounds, that looks good. I got pounds in the numerators, pounds in the numerators. Okay, I like that. So what I want to do is get rid of the cubic feet and then put in the gallons somehow. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look at what I have up here. Well, I have 1 cubic foot of water. Okay, so I want cubic feet in the numerator, so they'll cancel, is 7.48 gallons. Okay, so now my cubic feet cancel, and then I just have to do this math. Remember, this is what I'm looking for. Okay, so I just have to do the math here. 62.4 pounds divided by 7.48 gallons. And then I work out that with a calculator and I get 8.34 pounds per gallon, and that's for water. Okay, but I think they told us that, right? That was the other fact. 1 gallon of water weighs 8.34 pounds. Yeah, so we're just showing you where that comes from.